from hip hop to heavy metal, or heavy metal adjacent. This next episode of Play Your Memory Playlist is about a moment we've all experienced, some more acutely than others. Play Your Memory Playlist is a project in which I discuss the music that helps me to retain and recall memories from childhood to adulthood. The association between music and memory is like a picture, pre-cell phone, where every moment is captured and frozen in time. Many of my childhood memories are missing and hidden in that old gray matter. Regardless of whether it was good, bad, mundane, it seems like I struggled to recall certain memories, and the hardest times were definitely during the hardest struggles with my eating disorder. In a recent study at health.harvard.edu entitled Music Can Boost Memory and Mood, it states that listening to music and performing music can reactivate areas of the brain associated with memory, reasoning, recall, reward, emotion. Music doesn't just help us retrieve memories, it helps us to lay down new ones. Circa 1997, grade 10 biology class, this memory is riddled with angst, and the song I listened to on repeat was stolen from my brother's album collection. Corrosion of Conformity's Clean My Wounds spoke to me loudly after a run-in with a teacher. Now, before I dump on the teacher, I just want to let you know that I have much respect for teachers, and I can't even begin to imagine the work that they do. But some teachers just leave that mark. I was working on a project about anorexia nervosa. Something I knew, something I lived, something I thought I understood, and something that scared me, frankly. And I used the word consume. Because ultimately, an eating disorder consumes you, literally and figuratively. And the teacher I presented my first draft to ridiculed the word consume. She did not think it should be in the report. The word consume is very versatile, and it was at that moment I wanted the teacher to consume my report. Ingest it. The teacher did not know what I was going through, and criticism, constructive or not, made me cry. Any adult speaking to me negatively made me cry. And whenever I cried, some adult took it upon themselves to tell me that I needed thicker skin. Because my emotion, I was wrong. I was weak. My brain needed to be rewired. The grade 10 teacher became every teacher and every adult that didn't listen and told me that I needed to be tougher. Insert clean my wounds. Just angsty enough to evoke confidence in my bedroom mirror. As I pretended to tell that teacher to suck it. I can't explain how lonely the brain of an anorexic is. It's just that you're trying to survive your perception that every voice is telling you how incredibly useless you are. You can't even control how thick or thin your skin is, or how big or small you are. Most days, I didn't have the energy to put pencil to paper, and when I did for this report, it was met with contempt. Frontman Pepper Keenan described Clean My Wounds as a song about his religious upbringing. Some people thought it was about drug use, some people thought it was about suicide, and others about the Cold War. For a sickly teenager, it was my thick skin when my own skin wasn't strong enough. Clean My Wounds was featured on an album Deliverance, COC's fourth studio album, released in 1994. The band is comprised of Woody Weatherman, Mike Dean, Pepper Keenan, and John Green. Originally from North Carolina, the band moved from hardcore punk into groove metal by the time I got my hands on it. Full disclosure, I did not listen to the full album. That's kind of lame. So if there are any COC fans out there who love Deliverance and loved or hated Clean My Wounds? Comment down below. Let me know. Tell us about the other albums, what you think of COC now. I think they took some time off and they're back, and I want to hear what you think about COC and if Clean My Wounds helped you in your bedroom mirror feel stronger. Memory evoked, teenage angst, and that one teacher. Ugh. Feel free to comment if you have an impression left by a teacher, good or bad. Your words are always welcomed here. Until next episode of Play Your Memory Playlist, remember that if the world needs more gentle people, and if you identify as one of us thin-skinned folk, I salute you. Peace.